The former governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, made a powerful revelation about what the ruling APC has planned to do to Peter Obi. He made this revelation on Thursday, 13th March 2026, when he spoke to journalists after defecting to ADC from PDP. This news was published by Premium Times of 3rd March titled "Why I Left PDP, Tambuwal." He explained that 2 years ago that a panel comprising political experts, practicing politicians, and professors from reputable universities was commissioned to study Nigeria's evolving political situation. According to the report, part of the findings the panel made was that the ruling APC is specifically targeting Peter Obi. Part of their plans is to ensure that Peter Obi does not contest as a presidential candidate in the Labour Party. This is what Premium Times reported. I quote, "According to Tambuwal, the process that led to his defection began over 2 years ago. When we projected into the future, we saw clear signs that the ruling All Progressive Congress APC administration might want to turn Nigeria into a one-party state," he said. Mr. Tambuwal explained that a panel comprising political experts, practicing politicians, and professors from reputable universities was commissioned to study Nigeria's evolving political situation. He said the panel included members from the PDP, Labour Party, and the APC. From the analysis, it appeared that the PDP and the Labour Party, which are the major opposition parties, might not survive in their current form. The clear understanding from the study was that both parties may not be in a position to field strong presidential candidates in the 2027 general election, he said. Tambuwal alleged that efforts were being made to weaken the PDP and the Labour Party to the level of smaller parties, which he said often negotiated with the government at the center during elections. That was the intention, and one of the conditions was that Peter Obi must not remain in the Labour Party to contest, he alleged. According to him, the development informed the decision by like-minded politicians to align with the ADC in order to build a stronger opposition platform. "We are not new in this political game. We saw the signs early and decided to act in order to stop the calculated attempt," he said. End of quote. Even without having to conduct any research or any form of covert operations, any Nigerian who is politically aware and who is also sincere must have noticed this long time ago. The ruling APC has not been hiding the fact that they are very much afraid of Peter Obi. The signs are there for every one sincere person to see. Peter Obi appears in every of their conversations, which is definitely a sign of fear. This is another reason for the ADC to do the needful and ensure that Peter Obi gets the presidential ticket of the party if they really want to win. It's obvious that he is the only candidate that scares the ruling party. Several political analysts like Moji Dairo have been saying the same thing, which is the fact that only Peter Obi can defeat Tinubu in 2027.
I know that the system is afraid of Peter Obi. We know because they know the truth about... Well, of course, I know so. The government is aware of Peter Obi's performance in the last elections, and they know he is their main problem, not Atiku. Never mind the fraudulent things that INEC wrote. Those things don't mean nothing. We know Peter Obi was the man of the last election. So if acrobatically they refuse to allow the result to stand, and somehow they now brought Tinubu and imposed Tinubu, good. Tinubu would not forget that the position he holds is like Abacha. Abacha never let Abiola rest because they knew, even though they didn't allow Humphrey Musu to announce the election results, Abiola was the person that they had to be afraid of. So if the government today is afraid of Peter Obi, they know a lot about the true numbers of the voting results than they are willing to admit to the general public.
I'd like to ask, what is this thing about Obi? That means there's something, a goal you people see in this Obi. Because this man did not win elections. And after not winning elections, he's gone about conducting himself, doing his charity, but he's still the main point of conversation. So, kini gan pa Obi yìí?
What does that mean?
Kini ní pàtó nípa Obi yìí? So, what is this thing really? Kini ọ̀rọ̀ Obi yìí ní pàtó?
But Chief Ame, are you worried that Peter Obi might not be able to replicate the numbers that he garnered in the 2023 election if he is on the ballot in 2027?
We are not just running election and just making speculation out of the blues. We also carry out that, we also collect data. We do a lot of engagement. I just came back from a journey, I told you. So these are the things we do behind closed door. And we know what is there. And we know that the only person that this government does not want to be on the ballot is Peter Obi. They are doing everything.
So Peter Obi can defeat Bola Tinubu.
Go and count how many times Bayo Onanuga has posted about Peter Obi on his Twitter page.
What does that mean?
He's worried. He's worried about Peter Obi. They are worried. They don't talk anything without talking about Peter Obi.
If Atiku Abubakar, you think Tinubu is not afraid of Atiku Abubakar?
It's not.
He's not afraid of Rotimi Amechi.
It's not.
He's not afraid. He's the only person Tinubu is afraid of is Peter Obi.
He's on record. They know it. There's a high level of fear.
If Peter Obi goes head to head with Bola Tinubu, you think Peter Obi will beat Bola Tinubu?
We got into this democracy in 1999. The APC did everything to defeat Bola Tinubu in Lagos. They couldn't. They did everything. They brought federal might, they brought resources, they brought connection. They could not. It took the Peter Obi to garner about 1 million votes that was reduced to 500,000 votes. It took a Peter Obi to come to FCT when there was seat of power to defeat the Tinubu. It took a Peter Obi. Go and watch a Premium Times report.
But there are feelers that the only viable option to be able to defeat Bola Tinubu or the APC is to unite. Have a formidable force that coming together. They coming together of the opposition forces to come together to battle against Bola Tinubu. If not, there's no way that those who are of that opinion.
I speak for myself, and Peter Obi himself knows, even as much as we have argued about these things, and he knows my opinion, and I've never been shy of saying my opinion. I don't think that is the situation. I think that we must have a proper opposition meeting where it's properly organized and towards having a candidate that is acceptable by the people. We can't just decide on our own that we are going to force something through the throat of those who are going to vote for us, because Bola Tinubu, whether you like it or you don't want to believe it, is in power. So you can't come and bring somebody that will not be able to excite the young population, that will not be able to excite the electorate to go to the polls and vote.
Does Peter Obi excite the younger population?
People are injured. I saw in Lagos where a lady got her eye, almost removed, and she went back after treatment to go and vote.
You think that will be replicated in 2027?
It will go more than that. People are disappointed, no doubt. I saw a lot of people disappointed because they saw the vote being stolen, they saw the mandate disappeared, they saw a lot of things happen, they saw the glitches that are unexplained in today.